Feel my hands. They trying to freeze me, bro. And this ice is melting. This radiation is melting shit. This cold weather is on its way out. Everybody talking about us as neuromelanated beings, everything coming back to us, man. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy as shit about that shit, but I'm just happy this fucking cold weather is leaving. I just want this shit to be, I want this cold weather gone damn near even more than them gone. I'm not even gonna front. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna front. I feel like they created this shit to fucking, what's the word I'm looking for? Cause it's like, it shocks us, right? Black people, we don't fuck with the cold, y'all. We don't fuck with the cold at all. We the sun, you know? We like heat, we like radiation, you know? Nature, you see what nature does in the cold. You see what happens with the trees, all the leaves fall off. Like the tree is like dying and shit, you feel me? You know? Even my Latino people, most Latino people, we don't, y'all people of the sun, like we don't fuck with this heat, this cold shit, we fuck with heat. You feel me? This shit crazy, y'all. But y'all notice how, like, I swear to God, like, the winters haven't been winters, y'all. But this shit, like I swear, like even like right now, I don't know if it's a mixture of also with the chemicals that they spraying in the sky, with the chemtrails and the Margellas and shit like that. But it's like this shit is like almost like more paralyzing. That's the word I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? Like it's something about this cold, and you're hearing like a lot of people on the internet talking about it. It's like paralyzing. You know what I mean? It like makes it like. I'm telling y'all from a standpoint of me being outside, like the past years I've been outside, I don't know, I find it harder to think properly in this cold than like last winter and the winter before that. I don't know, it's just something about, and it's always like as soon as I get in the cold and I get out of it, and then it's like my thought process is back and shit, you feel me? No lies, y'all. You know, I know that they trying to kill us in all of these different ways because they know that they can't stop the change that's taking on the place on the planet that's getting their ass the fuck out of here. So they try and cause destruction. They try to have us turn against each other in the lower bit last that they can, because they know that we're remembering each other, we're having more respect for each other. You get what I'm saying? Like they trying everything, they pulling everything as they fighting with themselves. Like this shit is spiritual, you feel me? And then you see like as far as the people that they turn their backs on and live amongst us and shit, they just looking delusional as shit, acting like everything is everything, and they know everything coming back to us and really what's happening, because they uncomfortable as shit. You feel me? So it's all of this going on, y'all. But it's like, look, you know what I'm saying? We've been through it all, y'all. This shit ain't about nothing for real. Like, and this time when we get everything back, it ain't gonna be another time like this, where we killing each other, we harming each other, we abuse our children in anyone's clutches. All that shit is done. You feel me? All that shit is done. Fuck, like that shit ain't happening no more. You know, y'all won't be abusing us that much longer. I know y'all know. You know, y'all don't gotta say it like, and when black people, we're all on the same page. Like black people, it's like, you notice how all of us all on the internet, every person that's on the internet talking about everything coming back to us as black people has like trolls on their page. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody that's like trying to combat them giving truth out to the world. Like every single one. We all got it, but we all got this. We're all on the same accord as far as like we not letting that distract us, because we all. I mean, we're seeing it. You get what I'm saying? The only reason why people are turning up with us because they're seeing it also, but they can't stop it. So it's like if you're going against something you can't stop, what's the next thing to do? Try to attack the people that's talking about it happening. You know, to try to avoid other people seeing it as they're seeing it. You know what I'm saying? It's insanity for real. When you really think about it. It's insanity, because this is what they don't realize, y'all. And this is even what we don't even realize that came against ourselves, right? Because we're victims of ourselves, for real, right? Is the moment they chose to come against us, they was already done. So this is way back. You could talk about the war of 1492, you know what I'm saying? You talk about the Makerba, how we was damn near hypnotized, and we realized we woke up in this shit. However way you look at it, the moment they chose in their minds, since they've been on the planet, they came out the Caucasus Mountains, the moment they chose to be like, all right, these black people, these people are very peaceful, they're very helpful, let's take advantage of them. You know what I mean? They're sweet. You know, they're gonna allow us to do this. Let's make it seem like this and really be on this type of time. The moment y'all all started having that and stuff like that, I'm not reading the comments by the way, y'all. Like I'm just talking. So if anyone's saying any negative stuff, for like it's irrelevant. I'm not even reading the comments. You know, this is one of them lives. But the moment y'all did that, that was the moment it was a wrap for y'all. Real shit. That was the moment it was a wrap for y'all. Like, and y'all low key already know it. The ones that divided themselves from y'all, they got y'all living amongst me that I can see out here and shit, right? That's why. What's the main thing that they did? They just continued the destruction until they couldn't no more. Even right now, where we're at today, all the changes that's taking place on the planet, showing what's happening, what's coming back to here, and everything like that. You would think that it's enough proof on the planet showing what's happening that everybody would damn near put the white flag up right now. Like, all right, black people, we lied about this. We can't lie no more. We can't cause no more destruction. Man, we just gonna give y'all the land back. I don't know why we trying to manipulate y'all even more, talking about reparations when y'all was everywhere the sun touched. We're sorry, you know. We can't change the psychological slavery that was done to y'all, the psychological abuse, but we're just giving everything back because we know it's coming back to y'all regardless, right? Y'all not even on that type of time. Y'all not even on that type of time. So I'm saying you just gotta know what you're dealing with. Like if you be like it's a video game, it's a test, a treatment show, it's like you gotta realize every majority of everyone going along, how they're going along is out of fear of them not knowing what to do from a standpoint of what they've been doing or told to do their entire life, thinking this was the way to live. It's nothing more, nothing less. You feel me? So you know what I mean? You gotta think about it. Y'all know how people fear what they don't understand? I mean, you could damn near almost put this in that category because a lot of people know who we are, but they didn't know how deep embedded certain stuff was with us, or even how it came about all the way, and stuff that's being shown now, being revealed and stuff. You know what I mean? So it's like, and the ones that they turn their backs on that live amongst me, they became complacent in their arrogancy of thinking that they was me, but low key in their lower spirit, knowing damn well that they not me. You feel me? Knowing damn well that they not me. So it's like, it's real, y'all. It's real. It's real, y'all. It's definitely real. But shout out my baby though. Shout out my baby though. You real? My Brit. I miss my baby so much, I'm not gonna lie. I had to put her on the game. She need to come in these lives. I had to put her on game when I first met her. I was like, you know, you're the descendants of the Mayans, the Aztecs, the Incas, right? I had to put her on game, right? She looked at me. See, when you say stuff like that, she already knew I was on a whole different type of time by saying that. Oh, break. I ain't even need to have to go in even more, but I did though. And when I started talking to her about radiation and stuff, and who we are as some people and everything, like, she was like, oh shit. I'm like, I want something different. My energy on 1,000 for real. You real? Now I'm gonna screen record something and post this little video or something that like I agreed with, right? Cause it was crazy, y'all. Because it was a guy that was speaking on like I mean we heard it many times as men. And this is what I'm about to say regardless of your genetic makeup, even a white man, Asian man, whatever. You know how men are loved off of like what they provide and stuff. But like he was breaking it down from a standpoint like even more like for real how depressing it is and shit, because he's like saying like how you gotta just basically like not give a fuck how anybody feels about you, because the moment you're struggling or you don't have your shit together, regardless of the reason, even while you have a job or you're working, but it's not showing in certain ways yet, like nobody gives a fuck about you and shit, right? And shit, and but like I just like the way he explained it, how he broke it down. I'm gonna screen record it and I'm gonna post it. You feel me? Because now like that shit is very, very real. You feel me? I feel like that's one of the, a lot of things that breaks men down. And I'm not even talking about from a standpoint of them even struggling. Probably even more so as they get on their feet or whatever, because I struggled. I've been homeless in and out a lot of different times in my life, right, y'all? but never like fighting for a child, like alienated from a child, family destroyed, or nothing like that, right? But I'm saying this to say that I feel like a lot of men even more so when they get their stuff together, it hurts them even more because before I even came into all this information as I was coming into stuff, like other times, like I was talking about in my live, like all the cars I had are BMWs. Like I have no lie about that. Anybody that knows me, they'll tell you like that nigga's not lying. You know what I'm saying? Like each time I started getting back on my feet, you know what I mean? I cop another whip, get my money right and shit like that. I'm not gonna front. Like it felt like I wasn't even just struggling or I wasn't even just homeless. Like damn, I was just outside. Now I'm in this spot. I got me an apartment. I'm living in Sterling. I got me a chocolate red nose. I got me the 323i with the peanut butter insides, the oxtail red. You know what I'm saying? Custom red and black BMW sign in the jump. Like I'm fresh. You know what I'm saying? Like, but basically what I'm trying to say is this, y'all. Like I know that as I get back all the way now, it's not gonna feel like that. It's gonna feel different now. I can already feel it. And I'm saying from the standpoint where it's like I really just want to be with my woman, my child, like that's it. Like, cause it's like I don't know if it's because I've been down so much times, and this will be like another time I'm down to get back up or whatever, and the last of the system that's here. But it's like I look at it like this, y'all. Like how can I say it? Like in relation to what that guy was saying, you know, and how men we're loved off of like what we provide and shit like that. And even when you know it, even if people are loving on you, you could think about it when you're shit together. People loving on you could think about it like, man, this person really fuck with me. I know they laughing with me. We having this time here, da da da. But damn, like, what if I was fucked up like how I was some months ago? You know what I'm saying? Or I ain't had this in place. I ain't had this car. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, would they still be having this moment with me? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? This shit fake. I don't even. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, y'all. Like for real. Like basically what I'm saying is I know as I get back on my feet, like I'm really not fucking with nobody. The people that I'm fucking with, y'all know who y'all is because I talk to y'all now and I see how real y'all was regardless of what I was going through, da da da. You feel me? But like I'm gonna be real, like besides like my woman and shit, like I'm not gonna be trying to go out, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go out, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to no bars, I'm not going to no clubs, I'm not doing none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm really not even trying to put it like this, whatever I'm trying to go out and do, 9 times out of 10 I'm trying to be on that tip with my woman. You feel me? Like that's it. Like with my woman and with my child, like that's it, you know? That's it. Like I'm realizing that shit, y'all. But something I do like about my Brit though, about my baby, right? Is see, and this is from like some hood shit, then like some professional shit, right? It's good when a woman, when you know like a woman can keep a job, right? I don't know. I think that's kind of sexy. That's sexy to me because, especially from an organic standpoint, even more so you organic and you keep a job and shit. Because I know how hard that is as an organic being. And I know you're melanated and I'm neuromelanated, but she's still organic. Like when I know like you've been somewhere and you keep a job for a while and shit like that, that lets you know what that lets me know? That lets me know, okay, she's committed. Like whatever she's committed to, like she can really be on that. Like she can keep this job for a long time and not get fired and still do her job well for years. She's probably capable. She's at a young age too. She's probably capable of actually having a flourishing relationship. If a person, she really liked the person, she understands the person isn't on no bullshit with her, you know. And that lets me know this: she can accept authority. She can most likely accept direction. I'm not gonna lie, my Lord Scorpio, she just gotta get some of that she's gotta deal with that ego a little bit different, cause she be feisty. But I know that I feel like this. I know that as shorty see like I'm really a good person and it's safe with me, and was messing with each other, da da da. Like I know that like there's certain people in life that like for them to be committed to you, they gotta feel safe with you. It's just what it is. Like And no matter how much, whatever you're doing to try to make them safe, if that's not making them safe, that's not making them safe. It's not saying even that you're doing the wrong thing, but you got to find out what makes them safe so they can let their guards down. Like, all right, I know you're not on no bullshit with me. You feel me? And that's all I'm on, like some real shit, you know, to be straightforward and really stay with someone and grow and shit. Like, I'm 33 years old, y'all. I don't got no time to be out here just messing with a female just to get a nut and shit like that. Don't get me wrong, that's all fun, but I'd rather use that to bring forth a beautiful child, you know what I'm saying? Bring forth life, you know what I'm saying? Bring forth a Lord RoBs Inferno, or a Lord Brit, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna change the world. A Lord Honduran black, you know, a goddess or God that's gonna change the world, you feel me? And be, you know what I'm saying? Like on that tip. I don't know, that makes more sense to me than just a bust a nut and that's it. You know what I mean? Like I did all of that. You know, I'm happy I'm clean, you know. Check, I'm happy I'm clean, very clean, you know. That makes more sense to me. So like I said, y'all, this shit right now, all of this that I'm talking to y'all on, I'm very proud of y'all. I'm gonna read the comments in a little bit. I know it's some love in there, and I know it's some negativity in there. That's why it be certain lives where I talk about certain stuff, y'all, where it's like, I can't read the comments and shit, because what I'm talking about, I don't even want to be distracted by the trolls. I just gotta get my point across type shit. And this is one of the lives. One of the lives, definitely. But I really value y'all, though. Really do. Y'all know that. I like your outfit.
Yes.
Yeah, she coordinated. She got the brown with the light brown, you know what I'm saying, with the white. Yeah, that's what's up. She reciprocated positive energy. Like I said, it costs nothing to reciprocate positive energy. And I meant that too, you know what I mean? Her outfit was nice. That's what's up. But yeah though, y'all, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how y'all feeling though? How are y'all feeling? How are y'all feeling? Trying to get the Lord Day Ski started. Get the Lord Day Ski. The Lord Day Ski. You know what I mean? Keep the vibration on 1,000. No, I say this though. The average, like, so-called homeless person, the struggling person, the reason why, like, I'm gonna be honest, most people that are struggling are so real is because somebody that's financially struggling or homeless, they already got over what people thinking about them or looking at them negative or like they're less than. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not doing nothing to show up as someone that they're not really. They don't got no time for that. You know what I'm saying? They already been broken down in so many different ways. It's like, and still conquered that and still standing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest. A lot of times, homeless people. I'm not saying you can't meet a homeless person that's on some fucked up manipulation shit either, but I'm just saying because some people ain't able to control being in survival mode and really understanding what they're living in, regardless of their genetic makeup. You know what I'm saying? That's why, for them situations, it's going to define whether you're really a good person or not. You feel me? Because you're already being pushed to do wild shit off of the situation, how it's set up. So that's gonna show really who you are. I'm not gonna front. Not even gonna lie to y'all. But a lot of times though, like I said, most people be the most realist people. Because you gotta think about it. Most of the people that's like corporate America and stuff, like you gotta be like a certain way. You know what I'm saying? You don't even gotta say something the wrong way. You can be at your job or your colleague and something just be rubbed wrong with them, you feel me? And it might not even be exactly how you directed it to be, but that could be the reason why you lose your job or why you're being investigated or, you know what I'm saying? And then you think about it, you're at your job more than you're even at home. You know, like that's paying for your spot or whatever, you barely there. There to take a shower, sleep, you know what I mean? And then you think about it, you really think about it like, damn, my mind is moving so fast right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting hella down. But like, nah, it's crazy though, y'all. It's crazy. Hold up real quick. It's crazy. I forgot what I was gonna say. My mind moving so fast, y'all. But no, it's just like the relations, how it's connected though. It's really crazy. It definitely is really crazy. You gotta oh that's what I was gonna say. Okay, so like I was explaining how like you're at your job more than you're even at home, right? Majority wise and stuff, to even pay for the home or whatever, right? To your point that like how you gotta be at your job, it damn near takes over your whole existence. So basically, how you are at your job, you start being like the fake stuff that's not showing that you're a bad. I mean, not showing that it's not showing that you're a bad person, but you just got to be this way for work, right? That motherfucking drifts off into your regular day life, and then you become that person regular, not just even when you're at work, because you at work so often you can't even turn it off properly. You know, you hearing a lot of people say that. You know what I'm saying? Like in so many different ways too. Like you hear people saying like, dang, like I remember when I used to go out and stuff. Now it's like all I'm worried about is just paying bills. I don't even remember the last time I went out. I don't remember the last time I was happy because I'm just focused on bills. You know how the bills be so crazy. You fuck around and pay your bill, and everything's about money and transactional so much. You motherfucking just paid your bill. It hasn't even been 5 fucking days yet, and you already getting the shit sent to your email or to your phone to pay it early. The bill is ready. Like, you feel me, y'all? Like, this shit is crazy. Like, this system proves on your energy. It drains you so much that you don't even realize that you're being drained because you're so much in survival. You're just trying to make ends meet. You feel me? And then you realize how much it took from you or how much you're not really yourself and shit. You feel me? A lot of people are seeing that like randomly because they've been putting all their energy into just fighting this shit, trying to do what's expected. You know? This shit is an evil game, y'all. That's why you be seeing a lot of people, you know what I mean? I'm not saying this is everybody, people know how to balance it out better, but you be seeing a lot of people that they money right, but it's like they're drained. At what cost is it that you getting financially stable while the shit's going up, right? And it's not coinciding with basic living, the job and money. At what extent are you doing that so much that you're worried about your mental health? You get what I'm saying? Because I be seeing so much people that's so worried about getting money, but I can just tell that they're done inside. You feel me? And this is why the system has to crash, y'all, because it's wicked. It's wicked as shit. Like you're fighting something that's making it impossible to live, but just because somebody is saying this is the way to go, and no matter how much you see is wrong, you're not questioning anything else behind that, and you're just going along. You feel me? It's like, come on now. But now motherfuckers is questioning like, wait, who says that this got to keep going up? Who the fuck is doing that? You feel me? Who the fuck is saying this? Who the fuck is doing that? Because it's somebody with some evil ass intentions, because this shit ain't adding up. Living and shit that is already not working with basic living and shit, and y'all trying to make the shit go up even more? Alright now, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And then you got the people that's not questioning it at all, because they're just so fucking programmed that they're running a course where it's like, no matter how much it goes up, they're not ever going to question it. They're not going to question it at all. You feel me? So it's like, yeah, y'all, it's like, it's not, basically what I'm saying, it's not worth it. And this is for everybody type shit, but definitely for the organic people first. But it's not worth it that the rest of the world will have to suffer due to everybody else trying to play a game that's being enforced, that's not making sense, but being ran by people that have the most evil intentions. You get what I'm saying? Towards the organic people. From a standpoint that even some organic people are working along with these people against their own species. Like, come on now, like, this shit is wicked as shit, y'all. This shit has to stop. It has to stop. You know, so like I said, this shit on its way. It's just on its way out of here, you know? They ain't gonna freeze me. You feel me? I survived the winters, y'all. I don't even know how I survived winters. I survived winters. All this fake ass weather, y'all. It was sometimes I would see in my Brit, and she didn't even know. I just got done freezing out the night. I come in the store, you know what I'm saying? I'll be taking my shower the night prior, like late as shit. You know what I'm saying? And not even having time to take a shower before work and have to go after work. You know what I'm saying? And right before I start my shift, I'm brushing my teeth in the bathroom, trying to play it off and shit. And I know they probably think about it like, damn, that nigga was always in the bathroom in the rising. Like, yeah, I was brushing my teeth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's real as shit. You know, there's another Puerto Rican goddess in there from up top. I miss her ass too. I'm not gonna lie, she was cool as shit. But the hell of shit niggas was going through, you feel me? Next shit, you know what I mean? Hella next shit, y'all. There's a guy that's working with my brick right now and shit. And I work with this young guy at a whole nother store and shit, somewhere else, a whole separate company. And he working with her now. And I told him I'm in love with her, right? But he a good dude or whatever. But he was aware of some of the stuff I was going through when I was working at the other job, at a wholesale company, and the shit that was going on there and shit. He was aware of it, and because he was like, damn, you know what I mean? He couldn't even believe it. Like, shit is crazy. Shit is crazy, y'all. But you can't get too wrapped up in it. So the video that I'm about to, what do you call it, play y'all? I'm about to screen record. It's crazy how the most wildest videos that speaking real shit, even on TikTok, you notice? I'm not saying that it's not real videos that you can't save or download or whatever, give out, but it'd be like a lot of real videos or that's speaking on real stuff where it's like you're not able to share it or it makes it hard to share. You got to screen record it and shit. You know that you're dealing with a wild energy or a wild entity where it's like, just think about y'all from all the information, all that's happened in the past 5 years, right? Like everything. Think about everything that's happened in the past 5 years, right? And think about how much they've been trying to like shadow ban information, you know, block people's profiles, report people, not let videos get out. Right? They've been doing all of this the past 5 years, right, y'all? Tell me, has they really been able to stop anything? Or did it pick up, like, think about the information that was coming out then, like 5 years ago, to even now, how much more aware we are as black people. And even white people calling them out, more white people calling them out than ever before around that time, more so now and stuff. Like it didn't even stop anything, you know? But they're still trying to combat it as if they can stop it. That's insanity. This is the entity that we're dealing. This is the entity that we're dealing with of the extra control of greed. You know what I'm saying? Of greed, like power. It's like I know I can't stop y'all, but I'm gonna slow it down as much as I can as everything is coming back to y'all, because that's how much I don't give a fuck. You know, I don't even like myself, so I'm gonna, you know what I mean? I know I can't stop you, but I'm gonna do whatever I can and bring whatever destruction while everything is coming back to you. You know? Self-hatred. You feel me? So, and I know it hurt. Trust me. Shit, just yesterday, people be so jealous of me and my strength and where I am. People be driving past me in their cars and I can see it all on their face. And they'll touch their nose, they're like, damn, this nigga's still here. Like, people saw me walking with the mezza. They're like, how the fuck you get that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people be like watching me for like the wrong reasons, hoping I fail. You get what I'm saying? But I'm protected though, y'all. I'm spiritually protected. You think that off of me having all this information, there wouldn't be a certain hand that's covering me, but as much as people are trying to provoke me, you know what I'm saying? In any way or make me feel inadequate, you know what I'm saying? It's something watching over me. That's like, and it's giving me the energy to not give a fuck about how these people feel about me. That's being used to try to combat the energy that I'm giving out. That's also in association with other next neuromelanated beings that's on the same type of time. Fuck out of here, like it's a whole different time right now, y'all. You know? Anybody that's trying to gaslight truth, you're just part of the problem as this shit is coming out. You know? Can't stop this shit. You get what I'm saying? So I value y'all, man. I really do, y'all. But I'm happy with what's happening for our species and all of that shit. You know? This shit is beautiful, yo. Like it was an Asian yesterday, right? And enjoy the rest of your day. Reflection, peace, power, blessings, man. Appreciate it. It was an Asian, y'all, yesterday that, and it was a white dude and an Asian, right? Both the complex cell organism, animal DNA, right? I just gave them positive energy, right? And one of them, the white dude tried to be like racist towards me, right? And I told him, I didn't even get disrespectful with him. I just told him I studied genetics, right? And when I told him that, his face, he was like, he got defensive as shit. He was like, oh, right? Even the Asian girl, she tried to, like, as I was saying it to both of them, she tried to like get in her car fast, right? And like treat me, make me feel inadequate. And as if like I was about to do something to her or some shit, right? Like she tried to project on me, right? Tell me why that same Asian lady, like 30, 40 minutes ago, after that, it did not even, I'm not even what she did, but right before she, like, let me tell y'all. So that happened, right? So like 30, 40 minutes go by. I see a random guy, and I could tell that his energy was low, right? So I'm like, damn, you know what I mean? I know we all in this shit. I know how this shit trickle down. You know, even if I can't make him feel better, I'm still gonna give him positive energy. You feel me? Like how I would do to anybody for real, even an unnatural person if I feel they need it, because that's, you know, that's the type of person I am. So literally, I called him. I'm like, hey God, right? Like he turned around, like, man, like you know what I'm saying, with that type of energy. Not like I was irritated by me, but just, you know, life and what he's living in as a black man. Even if you don't know exactly how this shit is all set up, right? And I just put my fist up to him. I was like, enjoy the rest of your day, man, right? We at the four-way intersection and shit. Everybody living. Like, now be loving on somebody. I don't give a fuck how anybody, you feel me? They just gonna see it. You feel me? Like I said, I'm my authentic self. I'm not acting like something that I'm not because of like whoever, you know what I'm saying, feels any way. Like I'm being me. You feel me? You know, you can like me or hate me, but that's not gonna stop me from being me. You feel me? So, right after I did that, like I crossed the four-way intersection, I crossed the street, and that same Asian lady that tried to project onto me, she flagged me down in her car. She was like, hey. She must have really thought about what I said. You feel me? She acted like a whole different person. Gave me some money and everything, y'all. You feel me? Acting like a whole different person, you know? And I told her, and I know why she did it, but that's why I told her, y'all. I said, what I said to her, I was like, you know, I have empathy. I was like, I said I have empathy and compassion for your species. And she knew what I was saying. I didn't even need to say any more of that. You know, I understand genetics. And I understand the changes that's taking place on the planet and whose DNA that it's affecting exactly, regardless of them wanting to pay attention to it or not. Why the complications pick up, why the residual effects get worse and shit, right? So I was told, I was like, I have nothing but empathy and compassion for y'all, because, you know, and then y'all should have seen her face. Like, she basically like, you know, that's why I came back over here, because you're a black man and know who you are. But this is the thing. It's like we should all be respected from that standpoint. Even for real, even more so of us not knowing who we are because of the damage that's been done to us. You hear me? For real. But hey, you know. But hey. What time is it right now? I have 3. Yeah, y'all. You hear me, y'all? So now this is a very, very good time right now. It's a very, very good time right now. But it's a time to align with whatever within self, regardless of your genetic makeup, that you know you need to change to make yourself a better person entirely. You know what I mean? This is for that time also. You know, everything is being forced right now amongst like the fate, whatever's in that category. You know, lies, situations, people, you know what I mean, projections, energy, you know what I mean? All of this being transmuted and alchemized back to its natural state. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of who's offended, the sun don't care about attached feelings. You feel me? That's why you seeing how serious it is, because people's feelings, how they personally feel, it don't matter. The sun don't give a fuck about any of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Even if you organic, even if you Latino or black, and you can't see the changes of how it's taking place because of the state that we're living in and how we're divided and everyone living off of that, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? It's doing what it's doing right now. So like, this is what I mean by like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't play into people that's offended or that can't see really what's going on or any of that. Like, don't even play into that. You know? You know, a lot of times, you know, when people hear these things, you know, they get offended, they cough in a certain manner, you can see it on their face. You know, people are mad. You know, people are mad because you're seeing this African goddess, right? And she be talking about a lot of stuff. And I gotta finish watching it, but she was posting a video and they was talking about all the people that are Christians and stuff. And you should see how they was talking about the shit. They was all like, man, it's like this just ain't adding up. Like this is these black people. Like I was showed this, and I thought this was like they're having low key, like they're having mental health attacks off of the truth coming out about really what's what, and then you know around what's been told. You really like it's a lot of people ain't really dealing with it well. Like they're in shock. But I'm telling y'all, as crazy as this might sound, I mean, think about it like this, though. Think about it like this, y'all. You know how yesterday I was breaking down like the what do you call it? Remember how I was breaking down the what do you call it with like narcissism and stuff, and how you know this system, and then like the people in the positions are like the real narcissists, and how it's like I was explaining in detail like how when you escape a narcissist of a person, right? All that same shit that happens and that you deal with. That's the same thing that all truth tellers that we're dealing with now amongst the people that still want to live this way. You know, like how like as soon as you see a narcissist how they are, their mask starts slipping and then they start gaslighting you. What's happening now? The mask is slipping from this system and it's people trying to gaslight people that's aware. However it is that they're going about speaking truth or moving differently. As if like the changes aren't here. You get what I'm saying? It's the same thing. People getting ganged up on. You notice how people are trying to mock people that's aware more to almost make them question themselves. But that happens when you deal with a narcissist, right? She try to make you question yourself, like you don't see her or him for who they really are, what they're really doing, what they've done. It's the same exact thing, yo. It's the same exact shit. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, yo, this shit is crazy, you know? What happens with even the flying monkeys? And then once they don't have your power no more, they can't suck your energy no more within their lives or however they try to cause confusion, bring confusion your way. What happens? They start fighting with each other, right? Like, man, you didn't do this well enough, or how'd they find out, right? That's happening with them right now. The Western ideology, them, they fighting with each other. You know what I'm saying? Look who's fighting with who. They got the same genetic makeup. What do you mean? You know? The reality is crashing. Everybody knows just about now Trump is being used. You know, he's playing both sides, you know. But why is he playing both sides? What's coming out about who? That's been stripped away from who, right? Y'all, you feel me? This shit crazy. This shit crazy, y'all, but this shit is very, very real. That's why I said, like, I'm in the heart of the people that's trying to gaslight the situation. I'm in the heart of it, in the area where I'm at with the money of people trying to gaslight the truth. And I know that they're scared as shit, you know? Cause it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not to say like I'm a bad person or I'm an evil person right now. I don't got bad intentions for nobody. But I remember how innocent I was and how innocent I would be without a lot of this stuff. And how the system was set up, how it attacked me. You feel me? I'm gonna be real with y'all. That's why, and I know a lot of y'all can tell like I'm a good person. I got a good spirit. You know, I really do have a good heart. That's why it's one of the first things that people can sense in me. But I remember how good my heart was before a lot of this stuff that I'm aware about and this system designed against me hit me with. Like I remember how I was before a lot of the harassment, before you know what I mean, people looking down on me and thinking I'm less than, without me knowing who I am, even as a black man. and stuff like that. Like how that's what that's done to me over time. And yes, it did make me stronger, but it's caused a lot of damage too. You know what I mean? Like, and the people that's attacked me because they was in a low vibration, whether they was organic or not, off of them being put in such a low vibrational state, off of what this system has done to them by another person hurting them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hurt people hurting people. Like it's a lot of people. I'm not the only one. Like, there's a lot of people's innocence that was taken because of stuff that this system gives out. You know what I mean? Or trickling down to back to the system. You feel me? That's like, no. It's pay up time. You know what I mean? Like little army or something. All unnatural people. There's like one black person. But yeah, y'all know that shit crazy. This shit is crazy, y'all. So when I tell y'all, hold up real quick, y'all. I'm about to take a picture real quick. I'm about to come right back. Hold up real quick. You motherfuckers running in the cold, yo. Cold, bro. It's cold as shit. These motherfuckers running in the cold, though. I'm telling you, black and white people here are not the same. It's not even racism. It's, you know what be shocking me, y'all? It's like how much black people and everyone else, like how much we're so different than everybody, right? Even if we didn't know, right? How could we not figure it out? That they're not us and we're not them. Like, how could we even believe that we're all one human race because we believe the same? Like, that's what I'm telling you. That raping did a lot more shit than we really realized. Because it's still like modern day today, like literally down to your T. Everything that we do differently, it's like, it's almost like when you really think about it, like damn near impossible that we could have believed that lie, or even went along with it. Or even been aware and still went along with it as if we wasn't aware. Like, it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, y'all. Like, everything. You know, like shit that we think is funny is different. Like, our personality is different. The way we eat, the way we move, the way we talk, our thought process, the way we gather information. You know, what we think is important. Or I'm gonna say what we forgot is important. You feel me? Like it's so much shit, y'all. You know what I mean? And it's like at this point, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm just gonna be real with y'all. I know a lot of people not gonna like what I'm about to say, but us just playing the game, like and just being good slaves for real. And I'm saying this, I have a job, right? But I'm just being real, y'all. Like, we don't realize how dumb we look still playing the game with all the information that's out, and how much that this system is crashing by the day. You know what I'm saying? And our awareness of us, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't realize how stupid we look, you know? Like we talking about, like, we shouldn't even be talking about politics. We should just be ignoring that whole shit and ignoring all of them. They just fighting with each other. And they're trying to create situations amongst them fighting with each other and use it for its benefit to have you as an organic being not worried about this shit. I mean, not worried about what's really happening, how the sun is separating us, you know? What's happening with everybody's anatomy. You know what I'm saying? It's like if they create these distractions, a lot of the stuff, even that they're showing and not telling how it is, you're not gonna be able to see it how it really is. For example, like the I can never say the name right, but the Aurora Borealis or whatever, all the colors in the sky. And they're like, oh, you know, they post on Guru, oh, see what states you're gonna see the Aurora Borealis this weekend and stuff. You know what I'm saying? all the stuff that, but what do those colors really mean? Who are those colors connected to? You know what I'm saying? Our sky's not even naturally blue. Why are y'all spraying all the skies? Y'all don't want us to see what our sky really looks like, even as it's coming back in. Y'all see the colors that's happening with the sunset and the pinks and the reds. You know what I'm saying? What do those colors mean? You know what I mean? They don't technically all unnatural people. Y'all killing yourselves faster by just being outside and directly outside in the air, the ionized particles, as y'all being unnatural, not even being able to convert sunlight into chemical energy naturally. Like, but they're not going to tell y'all this though. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might not ever leave your house and shit. You know? But just because you're not talking about it, that doesn't mean that the complications aren't getting worse. That doesn't mean it's not getting harder for people that's unnatural going forward. You know, from a collective their species, what the sun is doing to them. You know? It's like this. It's like we're not gonna talk, it's like it's getting worse. We're not gonna talk about it, but we know that it's gonna reach a point of, even with us not talking about it, with what's coming out, because we can only slow it down, that it's really not even gonna have an effect, us not talking about it. Because everyone's just gonna be aware, you know? So we gotta prepare what we're gonna do when that time happens, because we're like almost like right there, if not already. Where it's like it's irrelevant of us even trying to act like something isn't happening for the betterment of black people, even if we don't say exactly what it is. Let's be real, y'all. You know? They fighting a war that's not even a war for us. Because this shit, all the changes that's happening for us, for the betterment and everything, it's connected to the radiation. It's connected to the energy that they can't stop off the backside of the planet. You know? For real. This is science, y'all. This is biology. This is chemistry, you know? This is physics, you know? This is metaphysics, you know what I mean? I'm telling y'all, no lies right now around DNA and really what's happening. But that's why I tell y'all, like, don't get caught up too much in the cognitive dissonance and the Stockholm syndrome. And y'all see me, I don't even pay attention to that shit because I know everything's happening so much. It's like, people be like getting mad at me or looking at me like, let me say it like this. No matter how much lack that I'm in of this monetary system, or that I would be in, or anybody for that matter, that's whether organic or unnatural, that has no effect on, as the days go by, that this shit not being able to be slowed down. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically what I'm saying is like regardless of whatever state that I'm in, every day it's speeding up even more, and we're getting closer. You know? But people are trying to cancel out people and not validate people to make them feel weak, as if like what's happening isn't really happening. You know? That's all it is. That's why it's spiritual. You know what I'm saying? Because it becomes like a spiritual thing of the more aware you are, the more people that you gotta block out that's attacking you, whether direct or indirect. It's a fact. It's a fact. That's why for real, the more aware you are, you should be kind of isolating yourself more. You know? I haven't been able to do that because of my financial situation, but as soon as I can, like, I'm not even gonna be around the people that's trying to provoke me on a daily because of them being mad about what's taking place and me being right about everything. Like, I don't even want to be around them, you know? I don't. I'd rather be laid up somewhere with my brick while I'm getting all this in order with my son and shit. Like, I'm being honest with y'all, like for real, like, I'm not, you know? But like I told y'all, one of the scariest things for this world, how the system that we're in my world, or in our world, I'll say that, is a neuromelanated man that knows exactly what he's living in, and regardless of what's against him, isn't even validating that as it's crashing. Because remember, they didn't think what's happening right now would ever reach this point. You know, they thought they had a lot more years, but everything, it seems like out of nowhere, started speeding up. You feel me? But let me ask y'all, who do y'all think is responsible for that speeding up? You know? That's why I told y'all, this shit, spiritual law comes before man-made law, right? Anything that happens in the physical, it already happened in the spiritual, even for it to be allowed to happen here. So it's like, You know, like I'm almost well, I'm not gonna tell y'all that, but just know, be prepared. I'm gonna just say that because I'm gonna tell y'all as everything is shifting more and more, and as they're breaking down more and more, I'm gonna tell y'all this. And I'm not saying this to be funny. I'm not saying this to be racist or any of that shit. I'm just telling y'all the facts of the situation. You know, that species is very barbaric. That species is very primitive, right? Like a lot of the ways and how violent they are and how they've shown in the past, a lot of that is going to start to come out a lot more out of not even what's happening, what they can't change, but as we're getting closer and more in the like them seeing how we're moving different and not even caring about anything that they're trying to throw towards a distraction of us remembering who we are. For real, y'all. You're gonna start to see that violent side come out more and more with them, and it's low key is starting to happen now. Like I said, you're just seeing it with them with each other. You know what I'm saying? But y'all just really gotta protect your energy, man. I'm telling y'all this for real. Like this shit is really not a game. I really just want to hurry up and I want to hurry up and get myself together financially to an extent where I can just like break away. Like I don't want to be here right now. Like literally where I'm at right now. I don't want to be in certain places I am. I'd rather be like in my car, chilling in my own energy, seeing my own self. I don't want to be around people rushing to work, you know, happy to be a slave, acting as if nothing is going on, and me picking up on their antsiness and how uncomfortable they really are because of how much of an empath I am. Like I don't want to pick up on none of that shit. I don't want to see these people, you know, even if it's my own people in this state, you know, that shit brushes off of my energy. I don't want to be around that shit. That's how I know this shit is even spiritual for me. The fact that I'm even around this with all the information I know and how much it's so irritating and how it really makes me feel because of how passionate I am. You know what I mean? I don't like any type of form of manipulation to be going on to an extent how it has for people to be how they are now as this shit is crashing. Like I don't want to feel none of it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this shit is very, very spiritual for me, you know? I'm gonna be talking about this shit to my son later, like, you know, the main attack on me was me being forced to be around people that was literally damn near, you could say, put in place to act like nothing is going on while everything is going on. And I had to be around these people off of their ignorance and naiveness and delusionalness, and then I had to be around them while they were trying to mock me and attack me and spite me in different ways off of everything that I'm saying and said that I was right about. You hear what I'm saying? Like, for real. Y'all know how strong, like, I get, like, I'm not even lying to y'all, I get probably like, I'm not gonna slice it, but probably like 25 to like 30 attacks a day of people trying to spite me. And like, probably like 15 to 20 of those attacks, words aren't even said to me. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm just gonna be really real with y'all. You know? And so it's like, so you think about it, me being aware of this to this extent, me breaking this down to y'all and stuff like that. Like I definitely have to be mentally strong, you know? Because already that can make, like I speak about it all the time. A lot of people aren't able to handle once they see something and know something how it is, and seeing everybody trying to go around and going along with the opposite. Because it just shows the damage that's been done. As soon as you start to see the damage that's been done, as soon as you see everything for how it is, because you're like, damn. I know all of y'all people aren't not seeing everything for how it is. This can't fucking be, you right? This can't fucking be, you know? And then you start to feel like something is wrong with you, but in reality, nothing is wrong with you. Something is wrong with them for either not knowing what's up or knowing what's up and being such in fear that they're moving in a way like they don't know what's up or like anything is happening. You feel me? That's why I'm saying that I don't want to be around these people, because as soon as I'm not around these people, I'm not gonna be around that energy no more. I'm just gonna be around my own energy. I'm not gonna have to be extra strong and block out energies of people trying to play stupid and trying to attack me because of everything that I'm saying is right, that they're trying to act like isn't happening. You know? Like I'm tired of playing that psychological game with people, y'all. I'm so fucking tired of that shit. You know what I mean? I just want to just hurry up and get a car and get the fuck, you know? Get the fuck. I'm almost there though. But even if, let me tell you, it's so real, even if I wasn't ever to get there, Like, you see the time that I already went by and stuff like that. Like, whether I have a car or not, whether I have money or not, whether I'm validated or not, none of that is slowing down what's happening. You know what I'm saying? None of that is slowing. If you really in tune, you see it's almost like time is going by faster, and it's gonna pick up even more too. You know, it's gonna pick up even more. So I'm about to leave y'all with that. I value and respect y'all. I'll look at these comments a little bit now before I get off. Hey, shout out Daniel, giving positive energy. Shout out Karen Ann. You're, I think, 40 years old. No. Shout out Emma. Dang, the comments are so live. Hold up, y'all. Dang, Joe Rogan just passed? Damn. Shout out Makan. Dang, you said hello so much time. Shout out Emma. What it is? Shout out Maxwell. I hope you listen to Maxwell. Yeah, y'all, we almost home, baby. We almost home. Hey, shout out Ryan. What part of the Commonwealth you from? Shout out Takeover. Dang, bro. Yeah. Why she feel like she gotta watch my live and away from you? Did you make her feel like she was wrong for watching my live? I definitely would help anybody any way I can if it's productive. Shout out Westy. Shout out. Shout out L. Shout out Brooklyn. Shout out All Things. Oh, there go my peoples. My moderator was in this joint. Moderator, I hope you was getting people out. What it is, man. Hey, you know, I like when people be on my live that fuck with me, but then they fuck with other people that fuck with me too. That be making me feel good. Like how All Things UK and OG Stoner, how y'all chopping up, that's what's up. You feel me? Oh, nice, bro. I'm in Bristol. You feel me? Hey, that's what it is. That's cool. Never been there, but my neighbor is from there. You feel me? Hey, I appreciate you, OG Stoner, for real, bro. I hope whatever tag you doing and everything, that it goes good and everything. And while you doing the tag. I told you, bro, you gotta give me a tag one day, bro. I gotta pull up where you are, bro. I need a tag. I need an official one by the OG Stoner, you feel me? I need one of them Jones. For real, for real. My email in the Jones here, you can let me know. You can email me, robsinferno777@gmail.com. You know, my Cash App, y'all, if anybody want to donate anything to help me, you know what I'm saying? It's a Sun Being 9. The money sign, SUN, Being, BEING, and then the actual number 9. Sun Being 9. You know what I'm saying? I'm on there. Shout out Jesse. Yeah. Love the angle. Shout out Game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all. It's a good thing. So I read the comments briefly. You know, not people to acknowledge, but like I said, whenever I see, like I remember when I first started my podcast and stuff, I wouldn't have so much people that was hating. You know what I mean? Or trying to like just get on my page to send negative energy. But I know it's because of how much people I'm reaching, because obviously my subscribers are going up. And that might be making people mad, you know, because they know that whatever their negative energy they're throwing, they can't stop me. But it's also the energy that's on the planet, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Anyone that's in a low vibration, even if you're organic right now, the energy is messing with you, you feel me? So people trying to, they're low-key going crazy and just giving out negative energy, not knowing how to handle really what's taking place. That's all it is, nothing more, nothing less. Ya feels me? Ya feels me? So, I'm about to handle something real quick. Shout out my Brit, the love of my life. You feel me? And I hope everybody have a good day. Like I said, this cold weather's almost gone. You know, have cognitive dissonance towards the cognitive dissonance towards the real issues. You feel me? That's what I definitely will say. You know, everything that they're trying to weaponize against us, you got to weaponize back towards them, right? Like how they use time against us and how that has more control over religion. You use that same time as a way of reminding yourself as every day you wake up and as we go forward now that more truth is coming out and more of the system breaking apart. You feel me? You feel me? He said, I never forget before he died, are you still holding the ladder? You feel me? I don't know which way you meant that, but how I took that, man, a lot of us are still holding that ladder. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real with you, man. So, you know, I'm gonna tap in with y'all. This is Review Points of RoBs Inferno while it burns slow. Shout out to all my guys and goddesses and all high vibrational human beings. You know what the fuck it is, man. Tap in. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day for real. And be great.